Because I've been meaning to have this chat with you sometimes last year, but due to one reason or the other, I couldn't get it done. Rolling, mic's on, and action. Thank you very much. Let me first say Happy New Year to everybody and everyone that has made a huge difference in our podcast last year. You will get to know and agree with me that last year was a roller coaster, starting new things. There are times when we feel we're not actually eating what we wanted to eat, but at the end of the day, we found ourselves. Yeah, and so what to say, a big thank you to Paul, to Thompson, to Thomas, to Blessing, to everybody we've actually used last year during our podcast. Let me let you know today that it's going to be an amazing 2025. And I'm saying a massive and huge thank you to you all because you've been a part of a journey from the beginning of this YouTube handle till now. So if you've not subscribed before, just quickly go click on the subscription button and turn on the notification button as well so that you can get up to date information about what everything we're sharing on air. And it is motivation with Kenny Sparks. Thank you and thank you and thank you and thank you and thank you. So what I want to discuss with you today. We need me to call Sandra. We need me to call Zayana. We need me to call Philip. We need me to call Doreen. We need me to also to call Wendy. So come closer. Let's have this chat. Because I've been meaning to have this chat with you sometimes last year, but due to one reason or the other, I couldn't get it done. And during the Christmas, I felt I should let you also be aware of these things. But as God we have it, I couldn't because I felt like Christmas, not everybody celebrates Christmas, right? Even among Christians, not all the Christians celebrate Christmas. So, but I felt like this new year, it needs to be different. So I need to talk to you. So here is what I'm about to just tell you. I know the extremes of the categories of human being are actually going to be having New Year resolution, New Year resolution. It's going to be either we are having um New Year resolution based on what has happened last year and what we want this year. I know before you can think of it, making resolution, it is going to be um an act of you reflecting on what you've done really well last year and what you would want to have an improvement on this year. So I don't believe that you would just want to just have resolutions because everybody are having resolutions, are actually bringing out pen and paper and they're writing things down. Needful to let you know is just that after you've actually had your reflection on your shortfalls for last year, I believe your resolution should be based on what you're planning to achieve this year using your shortfalls last year to achieve bigger things. But like I did mention, the extremes of people, some they didn't even bother to write anything. Some are writing seriously. And damn, I can tell you, some persons are actually writing resolutions because of the fact that their friends are writing one. Yes. They're writing because they're writing one. But that is not even my issue. Even if you have resolutions, get to know that you're going to be having hard work. Hard work, you're going to be putting in the hard work to make sure that you see your resolution to the latter. And why do I say to the latter is the fact that you have to put in all you need to do. And what are those things? Part of those things that you need to do is setting out clear objectives using the SMART format to actually make sure that your objectives are achievable. They're specific, they're measurable, they're realistic. So don't set unrealistic expectations. And now at the end of the year, start beating yourself up. As a matter of fact, I would say just set up small and little chunk of objective to achieve those big goals. You might not even be able to achieve all of them this year, to be honest. To be honest. So, but I hope while you're setting your objectives as well, while you're setting your role, your aim, your goals, your New Year resolution, you've actually You've actually taken care of yourself, because for those objectives, those resolutions to actually come to actualization has to do with you, and which is your mindset. Have you gotten insight into what your strengths and weaknesses are, and what are those things that you want to do in this year? What are those things that you're going to be disciplining yourself to do? So that one is not the major reason why I've actually come to talk to you today, anyways. But I think it is very important while I'm having this podcast and having this chat with you, that while you're setting, I believe before you can set up really is a realistic um goal, you need your resolution or aim, you must have had the reflection, you must have had insight into what your pitfalls are, and you must be willing to do the hard work of working on yourself. Because whatever thing your mind is conceiving is what the environment will actually work together to bring to you. Either the positive or negative, you are actually going to be the architect of everything that happens to you this year. So that is that about that. Get to know that. So you've done your reflection, you've gained insight into what your weaknesses and your strengths are, and you're setting out specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound objective towards achieving it. So that by the time you are ending this year, 2025, it's not going to be like year 2024. I hope you're getting it. So, very important. Look at where you're going to, where you're coming from. Use it to actually judge where you are going to. But that is not the issue. Now, what I'm saying, what I want to actually ask you is this: which one should you celebrated first? I mean, better. Is it the New Year? Is it the Christmas? Is it your birthday? Because to me, 1st of January is just like 1st of December. It's just like 1st of November. It's just like 1st of October, 1st of September, 1st of July, and 1st of August, and da 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 da. So that means you setting up your goals, your resolutions from 1st of January. That means you would have actually, you might as well as actually done it on your birthday, because you're actually going to be a year older. If you ask me though, while I'm not actually against what you're doing, I'm only just telling you that every chance you have to make a difference, make it anyways. Any chance, anywhere, any way you have to make a difference, make it anyways. Write out your objective on a daily basis, irrespective of a time that is chronologically put down or penned down or attached to a situation. You don't need that, to be honest. As human beings, as logical reasoning persons, what you need to do is to every day learn from what you have set out to achieve yesterday, but you're unable to achieve because of one reason or the other, and look at how you can get it done. So, guys, I personally feel like when you're celebrating your birthday, by that time you're already aware. Okay, I'm going from 29 to 30. So before 30, I need to achieve this. But who even told you that before 30 you have to achieve anything? Who even told you that you have to achieve anything at 40? Before 40, anyways, because we are different. The fact that somebody has achieved does not mean that you have the tenacity and the strength to actually achieve the same thing they've achieved at that certain age. And God doesn't give us the same grace, anyways, but you can work towards it. I'm not discouraging you on that. So have people that you look up to, and also make sure that all those things you're setting out this year to achieve, and you're setting out to achieve following your mentors, people ahead of you, are things that are realistic, that are smart based on your person. But at the same time, you can still try as much as possible to stress yourself, stretch yourself to achieve more, because they said, like my granddad used to say, he said, rest is sweet after labor. So for you not to be disappointed at the end of this year, at the end of this week, at the end of this week, month, and year, and as you're celebrating another birthday, and as you're celebrating another New Year and Christmas, I would advise that when you're setting out your your objective or your goal or your aim you want to achieve this year, make sure that, very importantly, they are realistic and time bound. And don't forget to work on yourself, because your mindset is one great thing that will make things happen for you. Take, for instance, you're actually looking down on people that could actually help you. Don't forget, help comes from up and down. So it actually goes the same way, both ways, sideways as well. So yourself is first thing, one key thing that you need to work on. And this year, I will also be having a guest that we're talking about identity, getting to know who you are. So stay tuned to this channel. And don't touch the dial. You can always subscribe, like, share to somebody, and put in your comment, put in your thoughts. Let us reason together. Let us get things done together as well. Because, like I did mention, I'll be collaborating with some 1, 2 persons this year. And perhaps may I quickly use this opportunity to say thank you to Fumi T Beauties, who actually believed in us, and also Johnny Man is going to be joining us as well. And of course, I know I actually did mention something about this longest marathon portrait drawing last year. We're still on it, and we're actually looking forward to best results this year. And I can tell you, I can't wait to celebrate your success, everybody's success, as you cannot wait to celebrate mine. Right? So let us, at the corner of our house, at the comfort of our house, start with those little things that can make our life better. Then from there, I believe we can actually achieve so much more. Don't forget, we have the Molebi also still trending. That African car. He can always get one of yours as well. So, and Christy Classics is also going to be joining us as we collaborate this year. So it's a lot of people that you actually be seeing on here, and you can always trust anything we actually do, because we are looking at making this year one of the best for you. Even as you celebrate anything you want to celebrate this year, it's going to be an amazing time for you. I found out that one of you has unsubscribed from my channel. I don't know the reason why, and I don't know what that will cost you. But as much as possible, subscribe so that you can actually get value. It's not going to cost you anything. It's at £0, £0, $0, €0 for you to subscribe and turn on the notification button. And for my fans out there that have actually turned on the notification buttons and are subscribed, thank you. You are the real MVP. You are the reason why I'm sitting behind this before this camera every time to get this information across to you. And I'm saying, God bless you. I love you. And I can't wait to celebrate your wins this year. I mean, we were celebrating massively, 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 massively. I'll be giving you value at every particular point in time. Till I come your way again. Don't forget, it's Kenny Sparks to double head. Dreams always do come true, but set out achievable and realistic ones to achieve them. And you will see yourself celebrating and testifying every now and then. What else can I tell you? Damn. Just go. I'm going to be the lead, be the head wherever you are. I think I should talk about leaders, right? Sometimes. Maybe something I will actually think about. But what do you think? Should I talk about leadership and what you should look forward to? All right, let me get your comment. Let me get your opinion in the comment section. Then I'll come your way again. My name is Kenny Sparks Double Hand, and get to know that I love you and I'm rooting for you from right here. Right here. Let us collaborate and let us work together and promote ourselves together. I'll see you some other time.
Sparks FM.
Repeat the beats.
Sparks FM.
Repeat the beats.
Sparks FM.
Repeat the beats.
Sparks FM.
Repeat the beats.